All right. Hello, 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 hello. Sean Brady. Yes. Health challenges where the rubber meets the road. All right. So we're into the new year. We're almost into the new presidential taking office. We got all those good things on. We're definitely still in the middle of COVID. And we want to impact our health. At least I do. I don't know about you, but I do. And I had this challenge. I've seen all kinds of things out there. What do I want to follow? What do I want to do? And I was at a retreat this past weekend, virtually, socially distanced and safe. And I created some stuff for myself. And if anybody's watching this and wants to follow along and wants to do it, or gets inspired to do something along with me, then by golly, let's do it. So this was all for me to lose 15 pounds. And when I say lose it, I mean shed it, like out of my existence. I was telling Jenny in the background, she's our media coordinator. Hi, Jenny, how you doing? And what for the past 8 years now, it's going on 8 years. Only 5'8". I know I got some muscle on me, but I also know I got a little extra. When I do lose weight, when I've been down to about that 210-pound mark, I feel way better. My pants are falling off me. I have to like cinch up my belt a little bit more, and I feel better. I just feel better, but I want that to be sustainable. So I put a couple of actions here and things that I know I can do that have made that really worked for me and work for me. And I thought I'd share them with you, not just to share with you, but also mostly to hold myself accountable. Because I'm putting out on the freaking social media, gosh, by golly, I better start doing stuff and put my money where my mouth is, or at least live to my own integrity and keep my word around it. So here we go. I still want to average 15,000 steps a day. I was doing 15,000 steps every day, regardless. And while that's cool, what I did find was I'd often go, some days were 20,000, some were 25. But if I did 15 every day, I didn't give my body enough time to relax and recover and recuperate from some of those big hike days or walk days or things like that. So I wanted to give that to myself. But part of that also is a 45-minute outdoor time where I'm moving around, whether it be walking or running or hiking or even just jumping rope. I did that this morning because kids went back to school. I didn't have a whole lot of time. I wanted to get my heart rate up and do something physically outside besides just walk to the bus stop for my child and back. So I skipped rope and I got heart up. And right now I did basically 100 skips almost in a row. So in under 3 minutes, I did that. So yay me, go for it. All right, that's one thing. That was Roman numeral letter A. How about number B? So build flexibility and stretch with a couple of different things. Deep breathing before bedtime. And I ultimately want my result to be a sleep score with my Fitbit. I use the Fitbit. I know there's other things out there, but a more consistent sleep score of 76 or better. Now I've been averaging a little bit lower than that, but I want to get up closer to 80 as much as possible. So I want to average above that. So that's another thing. I want to increase my active resting time, right? Roman numeral number C. I know it's not Roman numeral C, but you know what I'm saying. I actually have some other stuff in here. Enhance my senses. And I use foundation training for this. And I found that online, and I found Dr. Goodman years ago, and I really like, he's a chiropractor, but he has these series of movements that I found when I had my back injury where I couldn't basically get out of bed or pick up a pencil or get the car keys out of my front pocket. My strength had deteriorated, but my nerves somehow did. I was supposed to get back surgery. I did not want back surgery. So these different things, definite changes in diet. But his specific one that I just found over, the past couple of months is a scoliosis workout. Now, I don't necessarily have that scoliosis where I have a major curvature of the spine or anything like that. I've been very fortunate and blessed. But I noticed when I did this particular workout that a couple things happened. One, I could breathe easier. in my workouts, in my walking and things like that. And more specifically, it opened up my nasal passages in a completely different way, where I could actually smell things in a different way. I would notice walking down the street, I noticed the different scents walking through the woods and the trees and things like that. I'm like, wow, that's usually I'm taking an allergy pill. And I noticed over the past few weeks of me doing this, I have stopped taking my allergy pills, which is, hey, rock on, let's keep doing it. So if I do that even just for less than 15 minutes a day, huge difference. I feel better, have more energy. And so I want to definitely keep that in. And that's foundation training. I'll put links to the video that I do down below. D, number 4, add some strength training into my routine. So I know I've done super slow in the past, and this is going way back over a decade, where basically you just work out for about an hour a week, and it is intense, and it is strenuous, and it is slow. I don't know if I necessarily want to go all that by myself without a coach or a trainer. But then I know, in just having done this in the past, is strength training. And I know I have a lot of free weights and dumbbells and things like that I've been using around the house. One of the things I have been doing is the farmer carry, where basically you just have heavy weights on your side. The heaviest ones I have are 40 pounds, and I walk around my house until I go to fatigue, where I can't almost hold the weights anymore. So I practice that. That's one of my strength training things. And my ultimate result is get my body fat down under that 20%. Right now I'm technically obese, but I haven't actually measured it in a while. So I have to go out and get it measured and then actually know where I'm getting under 20%. Number 5, this is Roman numeral number E, cinco, if you will. VB6. You might have heard this diet before. Mark Bittman, he writes food out in New York Times and wonderful food journals out east. He's got a couple books out there. One of them is this concept called VB6, and he's a food critic. So he said this works for him, and it works a lot for me too. And it's vegetarian or vegan, more specifically vegan, before 6 p.m. at night or dinner time, right? He's on the East Coast. So I find when I do that, I really still do enjoy meat. I enjoy protein and things like that. But if I do more of the vegan during the day, vegan lunch, I am satiated and satisfied, and also have my energy up during the day, the dinner hour. So that's good. That's number 5. 6, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You might not want to do it either. Ab training, right? The battle of the bulge, of the belly, of the waistline. I want to waist my waist. And I know ultimately that's a function of nutrition by the amount of food that we're putting in. Everybody has abs. You have abs under whatever size belly you have. We just can't see them in most cases because of the amount of other things that we put in our body that covers it up with a nice layer of whatever visceral or good fats there. Excuses, knowledge. It doesn't make a difference unless you apply it. So I'm going to do that because I want to strengthen my core. And we all know that how we strengthen our core is important. I'll post the routines and stuff that I found in another YouTuber. So it's not like it costs anything. But in following these things, it's like, hey, look, if it works for them, don't overdo it. But if I do these little things, and that's less than 10 minutes a day, and that's over 3 workouts a day, right? So it's a total of 10 minutes a day. So right now I've talked about basically about a half an hour of stuff a day that we can intersperse throughout the day. I figured if I can do it, you can do it. It'll hold me accountable if I share it here. And it's an overview of what I got going on. And meanwhile, I'll post a bunch of videos, but you can always reference back this video on what I'm doing. I'll post everything that I just shared because ultimately I want to have a strong posture, noticeable difference in my flexibility, strength, and just overall well-being. Isn't that what we all want? We all know what to do. You know what to do for yourself. I know what to do for myself. I'm just holding my own feet to the fire. And you're helping me do that because you're watching this. So, all right, that's what I got. That's where I'm going. And as I always say, I might not see you in person. We're always going to see you right here on social media. Thanks for watching.